My name is Tony Majila. I will be facilitating this workshop for you. So these are the outcomes of this workshop. So after this workshop, you should be aware on the application that you can use in each phase of your writing, assignment writing process. And you should be able to use those apps in Microsoft Word so that you can streamline the research and writing process in your module. And this is the menu for today. So the overview, the apps will be delimited to the ones in Microsoft Word for your writing process, for planning, referencing, and editing phases. So we are delimiting that to Microsoft Word, since Microsoft Word is your canvas, your working space. And more workshops on the apps and AI tools, they will come, and I'll share the link with you where you can view the workshop that we will be hosting. Now, the big question is, why are honors and postgraduate diploma students struggling with their writing assignments? And there are pointers from the literature on studies on retention and attrition, but also through my observation as a student support practitioner, I have seen that some students are really struggling with the writing process for their research. And there's a lot of tools that are available to assist you with that. Hence, we are hosting this workshop. And this leads to the missed deadline, poor constructed assignment, and portfolio of evidence. And that's how you are losing a lot of marks in your assignment and exams. And some of these pointers are on poor foundation in writing skills. So some of you may not have developed strong basic writing skills, grammar, punctuation, and all. But we have interventions, academic writing skills workshop. And I know for honors, we have one on the 29th, but that one, we will have to postpone it because in South Africa, it will be a holiday. We will be voting, but we will communicate with you so that you can work on this writing skills, grammar, punctuation, how to structure a sentence, and so on. And some of you may be lacking to understand the assignment. You may be struggling to comprehend the requirements, what is required of you, what the lecturers are expecting from you, and so on. And we will touch a bit on that. Some of you have difficulties with organization and planning. And I think this workshop will address some of the apps that can assist you with organization and planning so that you can plan well, put your ideas into a coherent and well-structured piece of assignment. Some of you might have limited vocab, and for this, you just need to read so that you can expand on your vocabulary. Procrastination and time management. We know that UNISA students, mature students, they have a lot of engagements, family life, and so on, a lot of things. So at times you are not writing well because you will procrastinate and not manage your time wisely, waiting for last minute to start working on your assignment. And it will show on poor planning, how you are citing and referencing and also editing. And some of you might have lack of motivation or interest. So we hope that with these apps, we will bring that motivation and interest so that you can be exciting about your writing process. And one of the big ones for honors and postgraduate diploma students on the research component modules is that some don't have adequate research skills. So we know that writing assignments, especially at this level, requires you to find and incorporate information from various sources, your articles, your books, and so on. And it can be difficult for those with limited research skills. And we are going to show you some applications in Word that you can use to address this skill. And these are the things that we discussed as a department, as a college, and we included them in the 2024 Honors Postgraduate Diploma program so that you can be able to write and be excited about your writing skills. And most of you might be frustrated. When I was preparing for this workshop, I saw something that I wanted to share with you. There is this student who was saying on a tweet, the most annoying part of academic writing is knowing the thing, but looking for some other paper to say it for you. So you can't just say the bread is soft. You have to say, according to Baker 2001, the bread is soft. And they come again and say, then you can quote Baker 2001 because it is outdated source. Although the bread did not stop being soft. So you have to find another baker who say it in 2023 or 2024. So yeah, I think this is some of the frustrations that you come across, finding the source, and we will show you some of the apps that can assist you to really have these sources so that you can meet the requirements of your assignments. And some of you they are anxious or they have this fear of failure, and it's affecting your writing skills for research. And I know sometimes it leads to the writer's block and procrastination. So you will fear that you will eventually fail the assignment, so you will not know where to start. And another reason was on limited feedback and support. So some of the students are complaining that they are not getting the feedback and support from the institution, and we are trying to address that with our interventions. So looking at these 9 problems, for today, we will also touch on the number 2. We hope that after this workshop, you will know and understand what it is required of you. You will be able to organize and plan your assignment using the apps that we will show now. And limited vocabulary, well, this one you have to keep on reading and reading to expand on your vocabulary. So this one is up to you. Time management, yes, these apps can save you a lot of times, and they will bring, we hope, motivation and interest. And on the research skills, yes, there are apps that we're going to show you that you can utilize to improve your research skills. And we hope all of this will assist, with minimizing this anxiety and fear. Now, on the planning phase, I think it's important that you do understand the styles and the fonts, because one of the requirements in your tutorial letters, they will tell you the requirements that we want this font, the style, and so forth, as well as the spacing and the indent. The table of content can help you to organize and gauge the workload that you have to do on your work. And I am now going to open one of the tutorial letters so that we can address these challenges in the planning phase. So let's go to your tutorial letters. So this is one for honors, for communication, and let's go to assignment number 1. So you will see assignment number 1. It's on philosophical foundations and communications of research. Yeah, this is in communication sciences. And these are the questions. Different paradigmatic positions you have to introduce. So this is what is required for you. You need to just understand. And they have given you the number of words for each and every question, sub-question under question 1. And this is question 2 and so forth. So let me open Word document. Just hold on. Okay. So now, the first page, obviously, it will be your details and the module and so forth. And the second page will be followed by you declaring issues related to academic integrity. And if there is tenant report, you can attach, but I don't think it is applicable in honors. Now, let's go to this question. Okay, we are on the planning phase. The planning phase. So you can see that number one, the one different paradigmatic position. Let me just copy this one. Just give it a moment. It's not responding. Okay. This is question 1, and this is question 2. So it is part of planning and working on Microsoft Word. This is what you can use in terms of planning, engaging the amount of work in your assignment. Then under question 1, you have to introduce these positions. Let me just paste them here the way they are. Okay. So to really gauge the amount of work so that you can manage your time, I think you just need to make a skeleton of how your assignment will be like. So this is question 1. So what you can do, you can just highlight it and go to style and give it a heading 1. So this is the main heading for question 1. And this is a heading for question 2. So you can go to style and give it a heading. So this is question 2. Now, under number 1, there are the sub questions. So you can also highlight them, go to styles, give them heading 2. And it will be 1.1. 1.2, it will be the second one. So styles, heading 2. Some of you are already using this, which is good. So we just put these headings, heading 2, heading 2, and heading 2. And this will be your 1.2. This will be your 1.3. And you can see using some of these tools, it makes your assignment to be presentable. There are 10 marks or less for the presentation of your assignment. So these are the marks that you can lose, as a student. Right. So you have now, let's go to our tutorial letter, the question 1, and these sub questions under question 1. Right. You also have question 2. You can make these subheadings under question 2. And you will have a page on its own on references. You can also make it a heading on its own, heading 1. Then you might have another heading on annexures if you have some documents that you will be attaching. You can also make it a heading on its own, heading 1. Then you can highlight everything and just go to the font. At times, they will request you to use 12, size 12, and Calibri or any other font. You just need to go to that font, and you need, because this is in blue, let's use black. Then after you have done this, you will see now you are having a skeleton of your assignment, and already you can see the lot of work that will be going into this assignment. And this is how you can gauge the level of time that is required and plan accordingly. And after you have done this, because the first one, remember, it's for your personal details students and so on. The second one will be on you declaring. Then the third one can be table of contents. So because you have given this the style and the headings, it will be easy. You can go to references. There's a table of contents here. You can click it and already it will give you the overview of your assignment. So this is one part that you can do on the planning phase. Okay, let's continue with our presentation. So you can see how these tools can help you to plan your work and make it more organized. There is another function, dictate. And let's go to dictate. So this is the tool that you can use when sometimes you can't type. You can use it to type for you. Let's go to the Microsoft Word again. So I will be going in and out of this application. You can bear with me. So you have your assignment here, and sometimes you have an idea of it is required of you from discussing the colonial, indigenous, and post-colonial paradigm positions before you even look at the sources that support this. So what you can do, we have this dictate. And this is a tool that you can use. It will write for you. So in instances where you can't type, you can maybe even take your smartphone, open the word processor and make it type for you, because sometimes it is, or it may be difficult for you to type. So this is the tool that you can use to type. It's not 100%, but then almost 100%. So this is what we can use sometimes just to put in your ideas. And from there, you will come back and edit your writing. So you can see everything that I am saying, it will put it down. So for those who might be struggling with typing sometimes, or you just feel you need to just brainstorm, without even typing, this is the tool that you can use, and it might benefit some of you. So this is a dictate, and home, you will find it. So yeah, I think some of you might benefit from using this dictate function. Now for research, yes. Again, it might be difficult to always go to Google or Google Scholar. Google Scholar, I think it's a one database that is useful and that you should use for sourcing out your academic material. So we have this tool, Kineas. So I am just going back again to the Word document and see and show you how you can use this application. So sometimes you might feel like, okay, this assignment now is very difficult because they want me to share issues around decolonial, indigenous, and post-colonial paradigmic positions. So what you can do, you can go to Kineas Research Explorer. You can register just like any other application, your Facebook, your Twitter, Grammarly. It will just need you to register, and after that you can link it to Word. or you can go to add-ins and just search for it, and it will be on your Word document. So you can type this question here and explore using this text. And what it will do, it will just give you some of the material which you can start with to really understand this concept. Because sometimes I know some students, they will go to Google, what is the colonial indigenous? But with academic writing, because you need sources to back this up, this is the first step that you can do to find the material that are related to the content. And obviously, what you find in this material, it will lead you to more and more material. And you see, it's not bad. I mean, there's 2018, there's 2021. So you can choose any material. You can even see the abstract, what this paper is saying. And if it's making sense to you and you can use it to respond to your assignment question, you can just go and search it in Google Scholar. Google Scholar. Let's see what we will find in Google Scholar. So this is the article that you will be looking. You can read it and cite it accordingly. But you can see how this tool is helping you, because at times you will be stuck not knowing where to go. So it can help you. And with the sources that you will find in this article, you can actually go and read about what other sources are saying, within this same article. So this is one of the tools that can help you with the research. And like I said, you need to just register, and every time you will just sign it. It will give you few articles, but most of the time they are related to what you really want to do. So those of you who might be struggling with research and other related, you can use one of these. There are a lot, but then this one is more effective and you work well with your weight processor. So let's continue. Let's continue. So yes, I believe it's a good tool that can assist some of you. And with your assignments, you are required to have citations and references. And there are few applications. We have the source organizer in Microsoft Word. We have the Mendeley and the RefWorks. And with the Mendeley and RefWorks, we will have a library workshop dedicated to referencing too. So make sure that you do attend these workshops and just follow through on how you can register because UNISA has a license and you will have the full applications of this tool. So let me go again to Microsoft Word and show you how you can use these tools to make your citations and references to be very simple. So the Word one, if you go to references, you will see there is this one, managing sources. What you need to do first, you need to put it in a style that is required for your assignment. There's a lot of referencing styles, APA, Harvard, and so on. And you need to go to manage sources. So when you are having an article or have identified an article, it may be in Google Scholar. Let me just take this one. Or okay, let me adjust a bit. So you have identified an article in Google Scholar, and you have opened the article, which is ready to be downloaded. There we go. So with this Word application, you will then have to tell it, okay, this is if you go under new, you will have to tell it the type of source, whether it's a journal article, a book, or so on. We know this one is a journal article. And the second step, the authors. So you need to type in the authors. If you are not sure, you can just copy their names and put them there. You can just write them here, or if you are sure about the process, you can click edit, put their last name and their first name and so on. And you have to put in the title, the journal name, the year, and the pages. And this is how it's going to look like. Right. So after you have put it, and maybe you want to use it in your writing, you will be writing that according to so and so. And if you go to insert citation, let me just go to the sources again. So if you go to insert citation, all the sources that you have typed in, they will appear here. And you can write an insert citation, and at the end, you need to just pull out the reference list for you. So all the citations that will be in here, they will be referenced in according to, in alphabetic order. So this is also one tool that you can use. But with Mendeley and RefWorks, so like I said, we will have workshops on reference tool. So Mendeley and RefWorks are one of them. So Mendeley and RefWorks, they work so well if you are comparing it to this with one. So with Mendeley, again, you will open it up. Okay, let me show you something quickly. So with Mendeley, you won't need to even download this article because you will have this web importer and the MS Word plugin. So with the web importer, you just click it, and with just one click, you will send this article directly to the Mendeley that is on the app. So when you download the Mendeley, you will have this app one on the desktop, and you will have this web importer. So with just one click, it will send this article into the app, and because it is integrated with Word, then it will be easy for you to see it on this list. And when you are also doing your assignment, you can just click on the article that you want, and it will just insert the citation. So again, like the Word one, you can set up your citation style and go to reference again. So whatever citation that you will be having here, it will put in for you. So maybe you are on methodology, you want Creswell, you know that you have Creswell in your list, you just search for him. If you want any other author, you can just search by the name or the title of the source, and it will just put them in for you. And just like the Word one, when you are done, you just insert the bibliography, the reference, and it will put them for you in an alphabetical order accordingly. So you can see the Mendeley and the RefWorks, they work much better than the Word one, and there's no way you will make mistakes like your spelling and so on, because it is integrated with Word. So it will save you time to edit and so on. So when you are sending it to your Mendeley app, the whole article will be in that app. So these are the tools that you can use, and they can help you with your research component. And I encourage you to attend the workshop that will be coming, that will be hosted by our college librarian on reference reference tools. She will be touching on mentally and RefWorks. So you can see if you are using these tools, it will save you a lot of time, which is some of the problems that you have regarding time management. Let me, okay. So now, okay, just a moment. Let me just, okay. So for editing, after you have planned, after you have written your assignment, the last step now is for you to edit your work. And we have these applications in MS Word, your editor. You can add Grammarly, Quillbot, and Open Redfone. Let me briefly touch on them. So when you go to home, you will have this editor. So editor, it will pick up all the spelling mistakes that are in your document, and it will suggest how, okay, it has picked this up, you see, spelling. Then it will give you options on how you can change it. If you click on it, then it will be amended. So it will show you the spelling mistakes, the grammar mistakes, where you need to refine for clarity, consciousness, formality, and so on. It will tell you. And then under formal writing, you can even tell it you are writing formally, professional, or casual. So for your assignment, I think we are using formal language, so you can set it there. Then we have Grammarly. Grammarly works the same way as your editor. And if you have some spelling, these are the issues that it will highlight, you know, correctness, clarity, engagement, and deliveries, and so forth. And you can even check the similarity here. So if there is something that where there is something that is copied and paste, I believe it can really pick it up. So let's test it. So if you are under pressure and copying and pasting, which is wrong, this thing will pick this up for you. So this is copy and paste. You didn't study, you just copy it and paste. And that's how Turnitin is going to pick a lot of similarity for you. So already you can see plagiarism, it's 81, and it can show you where you have taken this lot of information. You can see Unity, Fatma, and this is our authors, Unity, Fatma. So it is a great tool that you can use, but let me, yeah, it is a great tool that you can use. The only challenge is that some of the students, they over rely on this tool. So just like the editor, it will give you pointers on what you can do. And I've seen some of the students, they just take everything that it says. So make sure that you are checking it and apply your mind. I just want to show you something. At times, it will advise you to change the sentence, and Turnitin is going to pick it up for you. So use your mind to really paraphrase and not solely depend on this application. But it is a good tool. We also have Quillbot. So Quillbot, again, it's the one that you can use to paraphrase. You will see there are different modes, standard and fluency. So make sure, again, it will show you, if you put a text in here, it will try and paraphrase it for you. But again, these are some of the things that can guide you, but don't rely too muchly on it. I think you need to use your mind as an postgraduate student, but we are showing these tools so that they can assist you. We also have Rightful. This is a tool. I know library, they are doing some workshops on it. And if you want to have these tools, you can go to add-ins and just select and get it. It will show on this bar. So this one, again, it can edit for you. Proofread, you can see with proofread, it will just suggest or identify grammar mistake, vocab mistake, punctuation style, and so on. But then with full edit, it will even suggest how you can paraphrase the question and I mean the text and so on. So you can either use it to check the whole document or a certain paragraph. And also what is in the Rightful app, you will see this paraphraser, just like the Quillbot. So you can put in a sentence here and just tell it how you want to paraphrase. I think you should always try to medium and high. You can always play around the low. And another aspect is the title generator. So if you have put in the text, it can generate a title for your study. Just to suggest, let us take this aspect and see what it will put in for us. Let's regenerate the title and see transformative and critical positions. So yeah, but then it will just give you a guideline where you want to have an abstract. So with the sentence palette, coming to vocab and getting us stuck. So in your introduction, if you are introducing the aim, it will give you some guidelines on how to start your sentence and so forth, the significance and the structure. Again, with the literature, if you are touching on the knowledge gap, the positive, negative aspect, and if you are quoting from the author, I know a lot of students always they use according to. So the whole assignment will be starting with according to. I think this talk to the vocab, you need to expand on it, but then this will just guide you on how to really quote the author and not overuse according to. So again, methods, the results, the discussion, conclusion, the connectors. So if you are describing something, the cause and effect, this is some of the ways that you can use the similarities. These are some of the ways that you can use the differences, contrast, examples, additions, condition, and the conclusion. So yes, you can see how this tool, it is useful and it can really assist you with planning your work. And coming to feedback. So those who are doing, especially the research proposal and the research report, sometimes a supervisor will send you feedback using track and change function. And I think it is important that you also use this function, or rather understand it. So when you go to references, because it's on home now. So if you go to references, there is, okay, no, this is review. Yeah, if you go to review, there will be track and change, and sometimes you will see some read or notes from your supervisor. Sometimes they will put in comments there telling you that you need to do 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is how your documents will look like, and you can respond or reply on the comments and explain how you have incorporated what they are saying, or you are rejecting it. And with track and change, you can click on it and go to this accept. So if you are accepting, you can accept. If you are declining, you can reject the change. So we thought we need to touch a bit on it. So in conclusion now, the takeaways, you need to always regularly save and backup your work. I know some of the students, they will work very hard and lose their work, which will compromise the quality of the assignment that they will be submitting. So always make sure that you enable the autosave mode. Let me just show you the autosave mode. You need to always enable it so that it can back up your document in the OneDrive, and there's no way where you can lose your Word document. So make sure that autosave is always on. If there are some challenges, make sure that you always save, and you might consider having some backups. Customize the app setting to suit your needs. And the emphasis again, do not over rely on these apps, because they will impact on your confidence, but most importantly, your creativity. You are doing honors and you really need the confidence and the creativity going forward, since you might be doing your M&D and becoming a fully established researcher. So you need to know when you can trust the app and when you can rely on your own judgment. So those apps, especially the editing one, they will give you a lot of options. Don't just take what is said. Please go through it and comprehend it and use your own judgment, your human intelligence, and maintain academic integrity at all times. So where you are using these apps, I know at the moment we don't have really solid policies on the use of AR, but there are guidelines. But you, as a honors and postgraduate diploma student, you need to always maintain integrity. So where you are using the apps, I think it might be good for you to disclose but then I think the supervisors, your lecturers, will give you more guidance on them. So for those who will be needing anything related to the workshops, this is the mailbox. I will email this presentation to you. This is the link that I promised you. So when you go to this link, it will give you a list of trainings that we are doing for you honors students. As I've indicated, go and look for the library ones on referencing techniques. Ms. Nabai, we will be doing workshop on Monday.